Wednesday 31st of December 2025, the last day of the year, and I'm out on my final hike of 25. It's beautiful morning, lots of sunshine, but temperatures are below freezing. It's very frosty, but it's very pretty, so it's a perfect way to sign off this year's adventures. Let's go. Good morning, hope you're well, and welcome back to another one of my hiking adventures. As I just said, this is the last one of 2025, being New Year's Eve and that. So yeah, I hope you had a lovely Christmas, spent time with the family and relaxed and whatnot. I personally had a great one, yeah, very chilled, so I feel really refreshed and ready for the new year. So yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I think it's around -1, -2 at the moment. Clear skies, very light winds, lots of frost around, so it's very picturesque, beautiful. So yeah, it's a great morning to be out on a hike. So yeah, we're looking at about 15 kilometres today. I've parked up at a car park along the Brampton Valley Way, sort of in between Spratton, the villages of Spratton and Brixworth, and now I'm just walking down the Brampton Valley Way for a little while, and then I'm coming off at a little kind of hamlet. It's like a row of houses. It's called Station Cottages, so I'll be coming off there and then heading up to Brixworth itself, and then on to the next phase of walk. So yeah, this should be a lovely walk. Some lovely countryside to pass through. It's actually going to feel quite nice getting out on a walk. I went out on a run 2 days ago, and if you've watched my videos this year, you'll know for the last few months I've had a few injuries. So, and as a result, my running's kind of taken a bit of a hit. So I've not been going out as regularly as I used to. So I'm not as fit as I was before the injuries. So yeah, I went out on a run 2 days ago, and my thigh muscles are as tight as a crab's bottom. So I think coming out on a gentle walk will just loosen them up a bit. So that'd be good. But yeah, this is a great way to sign off this year's adventures. It really has been a great year for the hikes, and I'm really excited for 2026 and what it has in store. So yes, this should be a good one, so I'll push on. I think this is where I'm going off the Brampton Valley Way. I think it is anyway. That was a very short stint. I thought it was a bit further than that, but I'll be hooking up with it again later on in the walk as I head back to the car. But yeah, I'm pretty certain this is where I come off. Oh yes, here we go. Up this way. That was a cracking little alternative route. Originally I was going to see, there's some houses down here. That's Station Cottages. That's where I came off the Brampton Valleyway, and I was going to walk up the road towards the village of Brixworth. And I looked on the map and I saw there was a footpath which came up here and then loops back round into the village. I thought, I'll take the scenic route this time. And yeah, really cool. Some absolutely gorgeous scenery. Spot on. So yeah, I'm pushing on now towards Brixworth. When I get into Brixworth, there's a co-op there, so I haven't got any supplies for today's hike. So I'm going to nip in there and get a bottle of water and a bit of grub and that. I've not had breakfast yet, so I'll need some food shortly. But no, this is going really well so far. It's a beautiful day. Right, I'm on my way out of Brixworth now. I've been to the co-op, picked up my supplies. Just got a bottle of water, egg and cress onion, some cheese and onion sort of pastry rolls. And then as it's cold, I also picked up a cappuccino, bit of antifreeze. Oh, lovely. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock. Don't think I'm far off 4 or 5 kilometres into the walk. So yeah, now I'm back out into the countryside, or heading back out into the countryside. I'm going to get on the footpath, which is going to take me down towards Pitsford Water. So I'll be walking around there for a little stint. That'll be lovely, seeing all the water and that. So yeah, really enjoying it so far. It's a really pleasant day, and I've just come down a little footpath which I kind of drive past every day on the way to work, but I've always wondered where it goes. It looked like, you'd think it just going, there's like a warehouse, little industrial estate over here, sorry, and it kind of looks like it go right into there, but it kind of loops around that, and now it's coming back out into the countryside. So yeah, every time I see a footpath, I'm always curious, where's that go? So yeah, lovely to explore the local area. Hello, mate. Hello. Hello, mate. Oh, you're going to charge at me? Happy New Year. Oh, he's coming at me again. You right? Check out this scenery. Wonderful. Absolutely love it. Yeah, as I was mentioned earlier about, I saw that footpath. I see that footpath every morning on the way to work, and always curious where it goes. Similar vibe to this footpath. I've never come down here before, but I drive past it every day, every morning. And yeah, so I'm heading down here. Then it's going to veer off, and then you can see over here. This is Pitsford Water, so that's where I'm heading. Nice little walk around there. Yeah, absolutely stunning scenery. Beautiful. Footpath to reservoir. Off we go. That's tell you what, that walk down from Brixworth along that footpath I've never gone down there before, and that was absolutely superb. The views looking out over Pitsford Water, I mean, on the camera it doesn't really do it justice, but absolutely brilliant. It's such a big big reservoir. I mean, the bit you see here, going down to like here, this is like only half of it sort of goes over that direction as well. And yeah, the views of it coming down from that footpath are brilliant. I'm definitely going to include that footpath on a bigger hike next year, because that was so cool. See, I'm just walking down this track towards the reservoir itself. It's a stunning day. It's still really chilly, like in the shady areas it's still frosty, and it's one of those days where you've got to keep moving, because when I stopped for breakfast up near Brixworth, because when I'm on the move I'm working with a bit of a sweat, and the second I stopped, within a couple of minutes the chill's setting and you can feel yourself getting cold. So it's one of those days you just got to keep going. But I'm absolutely loving it. It's a fantastic walk, really cool, really great way to see out the year. So yeah, approaching Pitsford Reservoir. Progressing nicely down Pitsford Water now. If you look over there, there's like a cafe over there. That's where all the boats moor up, and that's where the car park is. That's where I'm heading. So yeah, progressing nicely. Yep. Whee! Yeah, it's going really well. Walking around here, I'm getting flashbacks to if you've watched my hiking videos this year, back in early May I did a 2-day hike. And I was walking along this part on the closing stage of day 2. I was a bit bruised and battered by that point. I had some serious chafing going on my little body, so I was walking a bit funny. So yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to that hike. It was a good adventure, but yeah, I was feeling it towards the end of day 2. But yeah, progressing on nicely. So this is looking back the way I came. So yeah, I came down the side of that farmhouse in the centre of the screen there, and hooked up to Pitsford Water over here, and then yeah, just come along this way, heading this way. Nearly at the cafe now, so I'll be shortly coming off Pitsford Water. Right, here's where I come off Pitsford Water. Goodbye for now. Right, I'm about 11 kilometres into the walk now. It's just approaching 1 o'clock, and although yeah, the sun's not setting for another few hours, but already it's just feeling like you're getting that sort of light you get towards the end of the day. It's this time of year the sun doesn't get very high up in the sky, so getting some lovely light across the landscape, which is nice. So I'm just walking down this track towards Mary Tom Lane. Beautiful little lane. It's featured on a few of my hikes. Yeah, and how cool is that name, Mary Tom Lane? Love it. And yeah, once I get down Mary Tom Lane, I'm getting back onto the Brampton Valley Way, back to the car where the car's parked. The car park. So yeah, sort of approaching the closing stages of the hike now. But I've really enjoyed it. It's been a lovely one. And quite excited because I've just had an email to say that a parcel has been delivered for me, which is lovely. Basically what it is yesterday I ordered a new vlogging camera. So this will be my last hike, recording solely on the phone. Basically, this phone, I record all my hiking footage on this phone, and generally it's fine, but the phone's getting quite old now and the battery doesn't last long. I mean, I've been doing this walk for 3 hours, and for the last hour I've had to put the phone on charge because the battery's running low. So yeah, I've got like a portable power bank with me. So what that allows you to do is you plug it in and you can charge your phone, and it's all fine. But where I plug the power bank into the port here on my phone, that's also where I plug in the transmitter for my microphone. So it gets a bit tiresome. You have to keep changing the wire from the transmitter to the lead for your power bank to charge your phone. So yeah, it can slow you up sometimes. So yeah, basically I was sitting there, so I want to get a new sort of proper camera for my hikes going forward. So yeah, yesterday I ordered myself I think it's called a Sony ZV-1 or something, but it's got really good reviews. You know, a lot of vloggers have said it's a really good camera for that kind of stuff. So I ordered that yesterday. It just arrived, and I've also ordered like a memory card for it. So when I get home, I'll have a little play and get to grips with it, and then hopefully on my next hike, that's what I'll be using. So I'm still going to use my phone to do a bit of footage, but it will be solely on the new vlogging camera. And also with the camera, you've got a built-in microphone, so I will no longer need the wireless microphone. Well, I will if I'm capturing footage on the phone. Then yeah, obviously I'll hook up the microphone and use that. So yeah, I won't be using this microphone as much, but this has been the best investment of my hikes this year. Because before I had this, I used the microphone on the phone, and it's fine until you get a bit of breeze, and then all you get is when you're trying to talk to the camera, and it was really distracting and off-putting. I didn't like it, so I bought this at the start of this year for the hikes, and it's been brilliant. So yeah, I thoroughly recommend buying one of these if you're into your vlogging and stuff. But yeah, so going forward, I'm going to have a proper camera, which is good. Another few points I want to make with another reason why I bought the camera, is because, as you may well know, on my videos I like to capture like a bit of wildlife footage. Say I'm going down the Grand Union Canal and there's like a heron up ahead, and I like to sort of zoom in and get a bit of footage of it flying away. And the thing is that this phone's great for like what I'm doing now, but as soon as you zoom in, the image quality just goes downhill big time. So with the camera, it's got a zoom on it, so I can zoom in and get that real good footage of the wildlife and stuff. And also with this camera, when it starts to get dark, you're doing a piece of camera, again the image quality goes. So I'm hoping with the new camera, the proper camera, with the when we get to that low light conditions, there's still going to be some sort of good image quality when I'm doing a piece of camera. So yeah, exciting times. But yeah, I'm pushing on to Mary Tom Lane. Anyway. There we go. Merry Tom Lane, just walks along it. I love it, it's such a cool lane. Punches right through this valley. You've got really like neat hedges either side of it. I mean, it looks lovely now, but personally I think in the spring, summer months when all these hedges are full of foliage, it just looks superb. I love this little country lane. It's really cool. You probably can't see it on the camera, but the moon's out over there. It's almost like a full moon. That's cool. Yeah, such a great lane. Still walking along it a little bit back down to Brampton Valley Way. Closing stages now. How you doing? You alright? Right. Right, I'm back on the Brampton Valley Way, heading back to the car park. I'm not sure how far it is, maybe a mile or so. So I haven't got all that far to go. So yeah, the final hike of 2025 is coming to an end. It's been a lovely walk. Very, very chilly. I just walked past a farm back there, and on the roof there was still frost. So I love it when you get an all-day frost. This is the first day of what is actually forecast to be a quite severe cold snap for England. So I think over the next few days temperatures are going to plummet. I think we're going to have like -5, which for like Midlands south is from like the Midlands down, sorry, in England that's pretty cold. I mean, some people are like that -5, that's nothing, but for us it is pretty chilly. So. And they're also talking about the potential of snow, which I've got my fingers crossed for, because I would love it if we get a bit of snow. I'd love to go out and do a hike on a snowy day. That would complete it for me, because I've hiked in thunderstorms, fog, rain, wind, sun, intense heat, sub-zero temperatures, and snow would just complete it for me. So I've got my fingers crossed that during this cold snap we do get some snow, and I can head out on a nice snowy hike. It won't be a long one, it'll probably be a similar distance to this, 10 kilometres or something. But yeah, if we do get a good bit of snow, that would make a fantastic hiking video, I think. So yeah, fingers crossed for the next couple of days that's what we get. You can just see Merry Tom Lane there in the centre of the screen. So come down the valley there, up the other side, and then down the Brampton Valley Way. Right, the car park is fast approaching, just a little bit further down the Brampton Valley Way. So yeah, I'll sign off this video and 2025. It's been a brilliant one. Yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching not only this video but all my hiking adventures this year. I'm so grateful to tick off another year along this journey called life. Well, that's assuming that nothing bad happens to me in the next 10 hours or so. But no, I really am grateful for 2025. I've been out on some fantastic hiking adventures, covered many miles, passed through some stunning scenery. It really has been a good one. And if you don't already do it, I urge you just to get a backpack, some walking boots, and just head out into the countryside it's so good for you just being out in nature. And if you're not into hiking, you're probably like, I don't get what the fascination is, but for me personally, nothing excites me more than like a footpath snaking through a patchwork of fields onto a distant horizon. It really is, it really does get me excited, gets me going. So I urge you to do the same. You'll probably really enjoy it. But yeah, it just lifts your spirits, you know, on the days where you're feeling a bit blue. There's a lot of negativity going on in the world, and sometimes it can get you down, but it's up to you what you choose to tune into, isn't it? I mean, even amongst the most dire situations, you know, the events going on across the planet, there's some shining light, there's some people doing some fantastic things, positive things, and amongst a lot of negativity. I think it's that we've got to choose to focus on, really, haven't we? It's it will lift your spirits when you're feeling a bit down. So yeah, tune into the positivity and drown out the negativity, I'd say. But yeah, I want to wish you a happy new year, and yeah, I'm looking forward to 2026 adventures. I've got a lot planned. I won't go too much into it, but yeah, I've got a lot of cool adventures planned. I'm sure they're going to make some great hiking videos and adventures and whatnot. So yeah, happy new year, and I'll see you in 2026. Take care. Completato.